So I got the compressor here from yesterday's replacement on the TSX. What had happened was it was not making adequate pressure on the high side, and the suction side wasn't working appropriately. Here's our value. That low side is just dancing around 50. Low side is around, I want to say 75 or so. Will look like 80. So despite it having low freon, the normal compressor, this low side will continuously drop, this high side will continuously increase, and you will get some cycling. You don't have that. It's just staying on, and there's no cycling at all. So I'd imagine whatever internal check system is in here, it failed. Maybe one of the cylinders, one of the boards had failed, where the compression went on the low side, and that's what we got. But we're gonna find out today, because I'm kind of curious. I think this is one of the reciprocating style compressors. This isn't a varying displacement type. This doesn't have the setup for it, it looks like, superficially. So let's pull this apart and see what we're dealing with. Uh-oh, am I wrong? It's a 12 millimeter. Here's the clutch. I know I had about screwed that joker up, knocking on it. Sorry, it broke anyway. Well, looked like I was pretty wrong as far as what I thought it was. It's not a reciprocating compressor, it's a rotary style compressor. So if you notice that this was in a fixed position, and we had a crankshaft right here that rotates, and once that rotates, it moves one of these rotors and compresses the fluid in which it gets dispensed outside of here. That's what it looks like. And here is our high side port. So it looks like it goes through the back, out and over, and out through this here. This should be our high side here. So cool. I mean, this is why I pull stuff apart, just to see what it is I'm dealing with. And it's been interesting to see what happened, because yeah, despite me not like changing every single thing inside the HVAC, I just put a compressor on it, and I'm pretty confident I'm not going to have any issues. I've had compressors literally lock up, have some straight up catastrophic disastrous issues or situations, and never had any issues. So despite it there potentially maybe being debris in the system, I can promise you this is not going to have any issues. And if it is, I'll address them accordingly. But this is a pretty neat get up. I would never be rebuild one of these, but that's interesting. I wonder, gosh, wow. I don't know what exactly happened, but I mean, maybe it will just age. I mean, that car does have like 160,000 miles on it, and components do break in so many ways. So without like pulling it apart, typically a person probably would just replace the compressor like I did, and I can assure you I'm not going to have any issues. I mean, you can flush whatever you want out of there. You're not going to get everything out unless you literally replace every single thing. And trust me, flushing ain't gonna fix anything. So I'm gonna throw this right back in here like so, because this is the core here. I gotta give back to the part store, and either way, I'm gonna work on getting this back in here. But it was pretty interesting to see exactly what had happened. Obviously, whatever the rotor, that's probably what would be considered, has failed, and there's some scoring and pitting. So we'll see, man. If that compressor fails, I'll definitely update. I'm not ashamed of. There's no humility here. So whatever happens, I got 100% personal accountability, and I will be replacing and updating in the comment section or description of the video. So other than that, hit that link, subscribe to the channel, stay informed, have that reassurance on my work. See you on the next one.